Hello, my name is Ayo Tomori, designer and presenter. Join me as I travel Africa exploring the fashion scene. Let's go. So check this out. I am in Nairobi, known as the Green City in the sun. In a short time, the fashion scene has gone from nothing to a thriving industry. David, a Kenyan fashion designer, shares on his creative process, his collaborative efforts, and the future of a Metamorphisized. Guys, in episode, I'm joined by the amazing Kenyan fashion designer, David from Metamorphisized. Join me as I welcome this amazing dude. Welcome, bro.
Hey, well gone.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the story behind Metamorphisized? How did it all
Metamorphisized
get
is
into
a
place?
Kenyan-based, Nairobi-based streetwear brand.
Okay.
We started off in 2018.
Yep.
Started off with a collaboration with another streetwear brand in Kenya,
Yep.
which is Nairobi Apparel District.
Okay.
So yeah, they were my friends. Before that, I used to be a model. I used to work with a lot of brands.
Sure.
But I grew into loving. I always had ideas to create.
Your
So
own
yeah,
style,
to create
Okay.
clothing by working with other brands as well. I could see like what was there in the Kenyan,
Mhm.
like the Kenyan market
Yeah.
of made in Kenya items, and I saw a gap somewhere there. So I did a collaboration with my friends in 2018, and the response from everyone else was really good.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so off
Awesome.
of that, I just started off. I separated myself and started off the brand.
Okay.
Slowly just built it into what it is now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So in a sense, it was more like a self-taught, and
Yeah.
you're kind of finding your way as you go along.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
And how long has this been now in terms of years that you've started?
In terms of years, I'd say 2019
Okay.
through to now.
Okay.
So about 3 years. So
Okay.
yeah, about
Good.
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of streetwear, what's your definition of streetwear?
My definition of streetwear
Yeah.
is basically what you wear
Mhm.
every day. Like if you're wearing something that is informal,
Yep.
that's streetwear. If you're wearing denim jeans, it's streetwear.
Streetwear,
It's
yeah.
just anything casual, anything
Okay.
you'd be comfortable wearing any time of day or going for an event or
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more like, in a sense, maybe people's personality coming out in
Yeah.
their clothes and what they
Yeah.
wear, their style.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
How would you say, music has inspired Metamorphosized? Because when I look through your Instagram and read about your stories, I see that a big link with music. How much has music been an inspiration, and are there other inspirations to your work? Yeah.
So with music, with fashion always aligned with music. Everywhere you go.
True.
So artists are also creatives who have been blessed to work with a couple of artists in Kenya,
Okay.
musicians and everyone.
Yep.
So most of the people I work with,
Mhm.
they want to support either the brand
Yep.
or really just love
Okay.
what we're making. So with music, everyone loves music, and if you love
Yep.
music, you love fashion. So
Exactly.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, with your collaboration, would you say this is more of like a planned, like marketing strategy, or it was just more an organic approach to way you collaborate with many top artists in Kenya?
It's just been organic, really.
Okay.
It's been a friend telling a friend, or with social media right now.
Yep.
Anyone who sees what we're doing,
Mhm.
they'd come to the studio. Like we've had several people come here because
Sure. Okay.
I work with Karun a lot.
Karun. Okay.
Yeah, Steph
Karun, okay.
Capella.
Yeah.
Nasty C was in Kenya and he came through to
Okay.
the studio as well.
Need to see.
Nasty C
Nasty
from
C.
South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Okay. I've not heard of that. So okay.
You need to hear about
Okay.
it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. Can you talk us through your creative process? Because looking at your pieces, they're quite interesting. I know you do a lot of deconstructions,
Yeah.
so, and also some other creative processes that people might not be aware of. Can you talk us through like those processes and how you put your garments together?
So with the brand, we always do we try to do about 6 collections every year.
Okay. Good.
So like, say a collection every 2 months.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot,
that's
but
good.
we're trying to build the quality of the
Okay.
brand, build value, and also with just try and do as much as possible.
Possible,
You know,
yeah.
you need to put your 10,000 hours
Yeah,
in
true,
everything
true,
you do.
True.
So with the collections, most of the collections we've been doing recently have a story behind it.
Okay.
Like the recent collection I did, with the brand I've always been interested with butterflies.
Okay.
With Metamorphisized, you know,
Yes.
Metamorphisized is
It's around the concept of
yeah,
change.
of
Yeah.
growth and
Okay,
everything.
okay.
So recently I learned that butterfly farming actually helps conserve forests in it's
Okay.
yeah, it helps conserve
Interesting.
forests.
Yeah.
I can explain this by butterfly farming. Like instead of cutting down trees, the message that there's a project that's happening in Coast.
Yep.
It's called Kipepeo Foundation,
Okay.
where they're pushing the message that other than instead of cutting down trees, thinking of the future of your kids, it's easier just going and catching butterflies.
Butterflies. Okay.
Yeah, and the project buys the eggs. So yeah,
Okay, I see.
the
Interesting.
eggs. So
Interesting.
you make more money
Okay.
doing that.
Doing
So
that.
the collection was about, we had a fictional character of Johnny Mad Dog, a child soldier who's trying to protect their future. That's why you see the t-shirt
Okay.
has "Don't
Okay.
fuck up our future."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
we're just spreading awareness about
About
butterfly
that,
farming. Yeah,
butterflies,
so
yeah,
every
okay.
collection always has a story behind
Okay.
it.
Which is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. How would you define your target audience? In terms of, I know streetwear generally tends to attract the youth,
Yeah.
you know, but for your brand, what's your target?
Our target audience is people who are interested in fashion, who really love fashion,
Yep.
and want to be different.
Okay.
Different, and also want something authentic, something relatable to Kenya and Nairobi.
Sure.
Yeah, so anyone who's just open to wearing Kenyan stuff and something that's really cool and different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you put an age group to it? Because I'm like above 35, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also rocking your shirt and it feels good.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess like people my age too and above can wear it as well.
Yeah. So around 18 through to over 35, I'd say. Yeah, because I've had clients buying through all the whole age group. Yeah.
Awesome. Good stuff. Another question in terms of like, what's your price for your products? What's the average price? You know, what are we looking at from a retail perspective?
Okay, the long-term goal of the brand is to be a luxury streetwear brand in Nairobi.
Yeah.
But right now, because we work around friends and family and just anyone, we're introducing ourselves into the market.
Yep.
So we have pretty good prices for items.
Okay.
T-shirts go from say 2,000 to 2,500, 3,000. Yeah. Trousers 4,000.
Okay.
Jackets 5,000.
Yep.
It's pretty fair.
Okay. Good.
For Nairobi.
Okay. What are your proudest moments in I would say since you started so far? Proudest.
So far.
Like your main highlights in a sense.
This year has been a really good year.
Okay.
As I said, we had an artist from South Africa who came here, Nasty C.
Nasty C, yeah.
I've always been a fan of his music ever since.
Wow.
So even seeing his DM and he came here and bought some stuff, that was a really huge highlight.
Okay.
Also, like currently I'm doing a collection with Jägermeister.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I know the brand, yes.
Yeah, which is
good.
Cool. It's dropping. Yeah, it's dropping next month.
Okay.
But yeah, right now the collection with Jägermeister is a proper
good
highlight.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Would you say as well that there is great support in the creative industry for in Nairobi, I mean, for fashion designers from your experience?
Yeah, there has been some support currently because I think people are starting to see the value behind the brand. Okay. But starting off, it was a bit hard because the behavior in Nairobi, as I said, is thrifting items, or people want to look They don't present themselves in a certain type of way. So someone will wear a fake Balenciaga or a fake off-white t-shirt, but as long as it has the branding, it looks good.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to build the brand's name big enough for someone to compare it to a Balenciaga t-shirt.
Sure.
Like to want to wear our items rather than just buying something off the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a tough work, but I know it's doable.
Yeah.
Because even Balenciaga, I believe they also started from a small, base before they got to their level.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Also, what is the future for Metamorphized? I read, about your ideas for pop-up stores and collaboration with different brands, and even going into furniture. What's your long-term, 5-year plan?
5-year plan is basically to go global.
Okay.
Our priority right now is to build the brand and the quality of the garments.
Sure.
Enough to have retailers stocking up our stuff in Uganda, in Tanzania, in West Africa.
Yep.
Just conquer Africa first, then
move
forward. Okay. But collaborations with brands in Tanzania.
Yep.
We've been in talks with some brands.
Okay.
West Africa, South Africa.
Good.
So that's the end goal. Just having pop-ups around Kenya and the rest of Africa.
Awesome. Yeah. Good stuff. What do you want to be remembered for as a fashion designer, Kenyan's fashion designer, and also as a brand? What legacy do you want to leave, behind there?
Right now, I feel like the brand will grow into a pioneer. Pioneers. Streetwear brands in Nairobi, because we've really been inspiring a lot of people with the pop-ups that we have monthly here. People walk in like young kids who want to be, who have had the vision, but it's never made sense to them. But them coming here and seeing we're doing something really inspires them.
That's good.
So inspiring the youth. Our goal is to have workshops here.
Yep.
Screen prints, teaching people to do, just building the culture, because right now we're building a community around the brand, around Studio 18 as well.
Yeah.
So just building the culture.
Awesome. I must say as well, when I walked in as well, that your location is really so perfect. You guys are between loads of interesting creative work, from sculpture to artistic to vintage work. There's just that buzz that once you come in here, even if you are not creative, you feel like, I'm getting some spark wave now. So that's really good.
Yeah, our location is really inspiring. We're at Kuona Trust.
Kuona Trust, okay.
In Kilimani, so it's a really creative space.
Yeah.
Every time you come here, you live smiling. So and feeling inspired.
Awesome. So what would you say has been your biggest challenge so far?
Biggest challenge?
Yes, as a brand.
As a brand?
Yes.
Probably I'd say the facilities here.
Okay.
Of course we have whatever we're doing, we're working around what we have now.
Okay.
But also our ideas would have been bigger.
Okay.
Bigger and better, could have better quality materials.
Better facilities.
Yeah. Okay. But that's been one of the biggest challenges.
Yep.
Yeah, production mainly.
Yep.
And also just behavior, because it's really difficult changing people's behavior.
True.
In Nairobi, as I said, how the buying culture here is different. That's been tough, but we're working around it. Yeah. So
Awesome. How would you deal with how have you dealt with competition? Or is there any competition, do you say, from a Kenyan perspective?
I wouldn't say competition.
Okay.
I would say the people doing really awesome stuff out there. So our priority isn't really to be competitive, but we always prefer working with the brands, with other brands as well, collaborations.
As opposed to competing.
Competing.
Okay.
Because we're really trying to build the culture. So, and we're not about war. We're a peaceful brand.
Yep.
We like working with other people, and most of the other brands we're really close. We are friends, because everywhere we go in Nairobi, the nightlife and everything, the culture, people for our pop-ups, other designers just come.
Okay.
We
so
chill,
that's
we vibe.
supportive nature.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, we're very supportive of each other.
Awesome, awesome. How would you describe your team setup? Is it do you have a team working with you, and how what's the setup like?
We have a team.
Okay,
Okay, we have a production house where we
Okay.
produce everything. So we have a head tailor
Yep.
and some other tailors who help out finishing everything off.
okay,
Also with our campaigns, we work with specific photographers.
yep,
We have
Okay.
a brand stylist.
okay.
And me as a creative director just to guide
It's a
everything.
process.
Yeah, but the design, I do the designs, most of the designs.
Okay,
Yeah, then
Okay.
I work with the team.
awesome. And what would you say as your closing thoughts? For you know advice for people that want to aspire to be like metamorphosized or do
Mhm.
something similar. What would you say are your closing thoughts for that?
I'd say just go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, just go for it and make sure you put in your hours, your
Okay.
10,000 hours.
Yeah, I know you're honing on that 10,000.
Yeah, I'm
It's
waiting
really
for that
important.
10,000.
Okay.
But yeah, like Virgil Abloh, as you said,
Yeah.
before he got the Louis Vuitton deal,
Yes.
he had like over 1,000 projects that he's done.
1,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
over 1,000
That's
projects.
amazing.
Yeah. So just need to put in your time.
Okay.
Work as hard as you can. Just
Yeah.
do it. Sometimes you just have to do it.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. So that's it.
awesome. Thanks a lot, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Good.
I've really enjoyed this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much. So we've had the amazing David at Metamorphized. Thank you for watching this. Feel free to write your comments below. And if there's any next artist that you're looking to see, please communicate that with us. Thank you. Peace. So David showed me around the studio where the magic happens. We spoke about the current collection inspired by the changing state of a butterfly and a fictional child soldier. I also had the chance to see the collaborative work he has with other brands like Akiba Studios and the Nairobi Apparel District. David, this is really great. I like what I see. Tell us, what's the the collection about?
So this is the Keep It Well collection.
Okay.
As I said, with the brand we've always been I've always been fascinated with butterflies.
Mhm.
So I did my research
Yeah.
and found out that butterflies actually help with conserving the forest.
Okay.
So with the collection we created a fictional character who we have here.
Okay.
This is Johnny Mad Dog, that's what we called him.
Yep.
I think he's been in a lot of movies.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was a child soldier. The idea behind it is he's trying to spread the message, like
Yeah.
don't fuck up our future.
Okay.
Because like very few people know that butterfly farming actually
Exactly.
helps with it.
Causes that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. And I do like I just actually noticed that the this is the
Yeah.
shape of a butterfly there.
It was
And
an
then the guy
interesting-
in black silhouette. The
so-
child rather.
Yeah, so that's,
Amazing.
as you
Okay.
can see with the whole collection,
Yep.
the colorway and everything, it's themed off of the child soldier. So
Yeah.
it's like it has a combat feel,
Okay.
even with the two piece,
Okay.
the shirt, the jungle green as well.
Yep.
So that was the idea. The collection was just about
Okay.
informing people about it.
Interesting. I see
Yeah.
myself wearing something like this.
Yeah.
I can rock this. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, everything here
It's
like could work with
Okay.
everything. So yeah, that's
interesting.
pretty much it.
Interesting.
I was able to sample some of the outfits. I couldn't resist getting one of them. Bold, alternative, and indeed unique.
I tried on the products. The first was the t-shirt, which was surprisingly fitted. For the second, the denim jacket offered something unique by deconstructing old garments and reusing them into new designs. Overall, I would say it's a trendy piece, one that stands out from the crowd.